Hey, thanks, Farish. Hopefully, everyone can hear me properly today. So, to everyone, good afternoon, and thank you for having me join you guys in this Code edition of Google I/O Extended. Excuse me for not having video. I'm currently in a very rural part of Bangalore, and the internet over here is pretty spotty. And since I'm doing this via internet, just a reminder that anything that can go wrong will obviously go wrong. So just keep that in mind. So for everyone who doesn't know me, I'm Ebi from Jaga. I'm a programmer and writer currently running an initiative in the education space. So when Farish told me if I could give a short talk on something that really interested me from this Google I/O, I jumped on this opportunity because there is one thing that really excites me from this time's Google I/O, which I'll come to eventually. But while I was preparing for this presentation, I realized that I could never ever excite you guys more than what you have already seen from I/O. So I thought, whatever. Okay, I'm going to state the obvious things you already know and bore you to sleep. Because if I can't excite you, then I might as well bore you. After all, at least it will be different at least. And hence the title of the talk is as boring as it could be. With that said, what do I even mean by how to become a powerful Android developer? So before I get into that, let us quickly go through the Google I/O keynote that hopefully everyone saw. And
Welcome to Google I/O 2015. Today I'm very excited to announce HPO Now for the first time is coming to Google Play, and it's available across Android and iOS using Keynote. So we always start I/O by giving an update of our upcoming platform release. That's the foundation of everything we do. For M, we have gone back to the basics. We've really focused on polish and quality.
With Android Pay, users can simply and safely use their Android phone to pay in stores. The phone will then make a secure NFC exchange with the payment terminal.
The latest version of Android Wear now lets you draw and send emoji. So when he sketches this cocktail glass, the watch recognizes it automatically. We're happy to announce that there are already more than 4,000 apps built specifically for Android Wear.
We are announcing Project Brillo, which is the underlying operating system for the Internet of Things. And we hope we can connect devices in a seamless and intuitive way and make them work better for you.
With Google Photos, you can now back up and store unlimited, high quality photos and videos for free.
We've been working hard to make Google Maps work offline. Now, for the first time, you can also get turn-by-turn voice directions offline as well.
We are launching the Android Nano Degree. It is a 6-month course for just $200 a month, and we hope many folks take advantage of it.
Today, we're excited to announce Expeditions. Expeditions lets teachers take their classes on field trips to anywhere.
We got to see the place itself so we could actually understand what she was talking about.
Thank you so much for joining us. Good luck and see you next year.
Great. So it's actually pretty amazing, right? All these technologies and the Android enthusiast or the gadget freak in you is like, oh my God, this is all awesome. This is all the cool stuff that's coming out. And you're like so excited to try all this stuff. But as slowly the excitement cools off, you settle on your chair or your bed, and the developer in you is like this. Oh my God, all this new stuff, and I have to learn a whole different APIs. Now I need to keep in mind the devices, libraries, and all this stuff, and you suddenly get so overwhelmed. But before that, why did I title this talk as to become a powerful Android developer? The one thing for which I would like to define in this talk is, what do I mean by powerful? With mobile and especially with Android, it's an obvious fact that you can reach more than 1.5 billion people with your applications. And there are more than 1.5 million apps in the App Store, from all the way from books and reference to education, and even there's some category called put and play, which I don't even know what it means, but it's a category anyway. So there is a whole lot of categories which you can target and build apps for. And what does this all mean? It means that you can reach all these people with Google Play, Android, and mobile, to people like all these stock photo people who are smiling at their mobile phone, to very common man in India who is using their mobile phone to achieve various tasks. So right now mobile is so very indistinguishable from us that in the future everyone is going to have a mobile phone. And because of the nature of Android being open source and free, obviously a majority of the apps and the operating system and mobile phones they'll be having is based on Android. What type of applications? Any application that can make all these millions of people smile, give put a smile on the face, or do some kind of activity like relaxing, playing games, to even organizing a revolution using mobile. So you get where I'm going with this. Mobile is really, really, really powerful for a lot of different things. And if you think about it, the largest e-commerce platform, one of the largest e-commerce platform in India has gone completely mobile. So the trend is already showing. We are not sure if that's going to be effective or not, but the trend is there. Everyone is looking at mobile, and it's the next big thing that has to come after internet. So combining internet and mobile, you can do all these powerful things. So this is a quote from Ed Felton, Deputy CTO, White House Office of Science and Technology Policy. So what he said is, coding is exciting. You can decide what is supposed to happen and the computer will do it. The only limit is your skill and imagination. I have been coding for almost 40 years and I still can't get over how cool it is that simple ideas, if combined cleverly, can lead to so many powerful applications. So let's just pause for a minute and just think about the last slide. Simple ideas, if combined cleverly, can lead to so many powerful applications. You don't have to cook up about all these complex applications or anything of that sort. It can be as simple, and the millions of people will use it, and you can put a smile on the face or even make history. But how do you go about it actually? So obviously the Indian education system is not going to provide you with the necessary educate skills to actually build something like this. So this is a quote from Kulkarni behind the bad Indian code. It's an article from Atlantic. He said, I think the Indian education system as a whole is greatly flawed in that it does not urge students to think but rather to memorize, or mugging as they say in India. He said, essentially if you can stay up all night before an exam and cram as much information as possible into your head, you will do pretty well on tests. But the problem is, just passing tests doesn't make you a good enough Android developer or a good enough software developer. It takes a whole lot of other skills and aptitude, which can be learned, but which is not provided by the education system. So what is the solution? So there are all these MOOCs that come out that can teach you all these incredible skills that you can apply yourself as a software developer. And these courses are actually built by the industry for the industry, right? All these awesome courses in Udacity, edX, Coursera, etc. And that's why it excites me so much that Google and Android have partnered to put together an awesome course on Android to go from beginner to almost exceptional Android developer if you actually go to the path. So what does it all mean? It means that there is this very curated set of learning paths that you can go through and become really good at being a software developer, and especially on the Android platform. So this is the video from one of the course designers. Just take a look at it.
The reason why I'm an Android developer is because of the platform's massive reach. Building for Android means that you can build something here and it will reach people all the way across the world. In fact, the next billion people coming online will interact with the internet for the very first time using only a mobile device. There's so many people who are consumers of technology, but I think it's so much more powerful to be a creator of technology. Everyone has unique experiences and strengths, and they can draw on that and use that to identify problems in their community and then use technology to solve that. I really feel like there's a big opportunity to show people that they can create something really amazing. you can imagine something that you think should exist and you can actually go and build it. I can't think of anything more powerful than that. You can start your journey to become an Android developer today with Udacity and Google's Nano degree.
So what does it all come down to? It means that, so this is the quote from Sebastian Thurn. There's a huge shortage of Android developers, said Thurn, the co-founder and CEO of online education company Udacity. We estimate the number of open jobs in the hundreds of thousands right now. If you do what we tell you to do with this program, you can get around 100,000 to 180,000 US dollars as an entry-level salary in Silicon Valley. So this is not just lip talk. This is a guy who has proved himself as a really good educator who can build practical skills for people, right? So all these amazing courses are out there which can make you become a really good developer to take your idea from inception to execution. So what are these courses? So if you go to Udacity right now, you can see these 3 courses listed there. It's Android development for beginners, developing Android apps, and advanced Android app development, and a lot of other complementary courses. So if you go through this, it's guaranteed that you'll become a really good Android developer. So why not, if you are interested and you are an Android enthusiast, why not just take it and give it a try? You might really like it. So what I'm coming to is, with all these resources out there, you can become a really good developer who can change millions of people's life and even make history, just like how Sergey Brin and Larry Page did. So in this short talk, I hope that I could give you a perspective on how to go about being a good developer with the resources out there. And there's a huge community of people who can help you achieve your dreams actually. So that's just what I wanted to convey with this talk. So if you have any further questions or anything, you can just ping me here, or you can just go to my website and get my contact details. So I hope I could add some value to your awesome meetup that's going on in GDG Code, and hope you're having a really good time. Thank you.
Vishnu, do we have any question? So if you have any question, you can collect it and speak out so that Abhi can answer.
So I'm guessing that because this is not a technical talk, there won't be much questions. But just in case, if anyone has any kind of questions, you can just ping me here or on my website, basically.
Okay. Vishnu, so we are going to conclude this session by thanking Abhi James for having join us for this wonderful session. Wonderful event, and for giving a wonderful talk. So thank you so much for this great talk, and we are looking forward to have you on the community and help our community members out for their queries and all. Thank you so much.
Sure. Also, thanks to Farish as well as all the organizers of GDG Code inviting me to give this very short talk. I hope it added some value. Thanks.
Thank you so much. Bye.
Bye.